Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. You'll see the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, the shot blocking pair of Davis and Shaq inside. Holiday at the one with Gordon at the two. And it's Evans and at the three, the small forward. Lou passes to Fox. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Grant dishes to Bryant. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Shaq, the pass to Holiday. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And here is Los Angeles now. Kobe dishes to O'Neal. Back to Kobe. The pass to Lou. Kicks to O'Neal. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he set that dunk up brilliantly with the kickback pass.
Unselfish and fancy all at the same time.
There's the feed to Evans. Back to Davis. Holiday against Kobe. Kicks it out to Gordon. No good on the three. On defense, New Orleans. Kobe with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Kobe Bryant again.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Here's Davis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Grant kicks to Bryant. Fox passes to O'Neal. Plays it up and banks it in. Shaq's got his second basket of the game.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Shaq dishes to Evans. Second shot opportunity. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Evans.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
To the inside.
That's a hella late goal.
Stolen by Shaq. And Holiday, here we go. Evans kicks to Davis. It's stolen by Bryant. Now the Lakers on the break. Pass to Fox. On the wing, Kobe. He dishes it to O'Neal. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
On the clock. Davis can't get that one to fall. Lakers lead by 3. Ryan passes to O'Neal. It's stolen by Davis. Down low. Here's Evans. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Here is Horry. Outside Harper. Just 5 on the clock. George passes to Manson. 11 feet away. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Up the floor. Here's Shaw. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's a screen. Passes to Manson. To the left wing. Here is Shaw. And George kicks to Hart. Lakers working the ball around now. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Here's Cole. Deep two from Anderson. That one's good from the corner. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers ahead, 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling. Oh. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Here's Cole. And it's the Lakers on the break. Pass to Ori. To the left side wing. The pass to Manson. Here's Lou. He's guarded by Davis. Just 2 to shoot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lou's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
Some changes for the Lakers. O'Neal's checking for Manson. Grant comes in for Ori. That's Bryant in for Ryder. New Orleans also making some changes. Ashik comes in for Anderson. And it's Drew Holiday in for Cole. Lakers leading by 3. Fast break, the Lakers. Lou, that's good. Lou's got 4 points in the quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside. You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Oh, wow.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Shaw's checked in for Lou. And the Pelicans also making a change. Evans is checked in. Kobe against Gordon. Here's Fox. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Fox has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Holiday kicks to Davis. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more. Los Angeles leading by 4. Shaw passes to Kobe. Feeds it to O'Neal. Here's Bryant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kobe's got 8 points.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
The 10-footer. Pass to Fox. Second shot opportunity. O'Neal. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
George is checked in for Los Angeles. Harper comes in for Bryant. New Orleans also making some changes. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Davis. And it's Pondexter in for Gordon. Harper dishes to O'Neal. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And the dunk by Evans.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jim. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further.
The Lakers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. No good on that one. And some changes here for the Lakers. Manson, he's checked in for Shaq. And Ori subbed in for Horace Grant. And then for New Orleans, Anderson comes in for Omer Asha. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. And Cole kicks to Anderson. And count it from 19 feet away. And now just a 3-point Laker lead. Harper the pass to George. Matson's shot is good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Cole dishes to Anderson. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against the Lakers. This is his first free throw of the game. Miners checked in for the Lakers. Both free throws good from Anderson.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Ori passes to Manson. Here's Ori to the wing right side. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shaw, no good.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's George. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. Start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient the player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing it.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they? Have to build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Dishes to Davis. He feeds it to us. Back to Davis. Shot is no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And Davis sends it back. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Great way to start to have easy layup against some soft D.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
New Orleans making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Kobe with the sauce.
That was an excellent burst to the hoop for that throwdown. I mean, he's a laser beam guy. Fast as light.
And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. That's good. Davis has got 16. Los Angeles leading by 3. Ryan in the post. Cunningham's there. Grant dishes to Kobe. He kicks it to O'Neal. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And Holiday, here we go. There's the dish to Davis. Gordon for 3. Can't get it to go. So the Lakers will take it the other way. To the middle. Stolen by Shaq. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Lou grabs the board.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Good. That was a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet spring music all day long.
I'm called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Horry comes in for Fox. Shaw subbed in for Bryant. Holiday the pass to Washington. There's Gordon with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:44 left to play in the third. Grant down low. He's against Cunningham. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. Wow. Even then, it's just not a good play.
New Orleans making a switch here. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashton. Anderson comes in for Anthony Davis. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. Clock at 4. Knocked loose. Ajinça kicks to Anderson. Here's Cunningham. And they cash in right away with a quick shot. 1:12 left to play here in the third. Lou passes to O'Neal. Here's the break. Here's Pondexter. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Tyreke Evans is checked in for Cunningham. Pelicans trailed by 6. Kicks to Cole. New Orleans moving the ball around. Evans outside. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Ori. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Second free throw, no good. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Evans. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Horace Grant. Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the right side. Here's Ori. That 3 off the mark. Pondexter from outside. And again, New Orleans has no luck. No good. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Lakers lead. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. We've got Fox. Ryan is up there with Harper. Then there's Ori. And it's Madsen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Here's Harper. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got his 5th assist in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Lakers leading by 5. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Shaq is checked in for Madsen. Grant comes in for Ori. And it's Lou in for Harper. Passes it to Fox. 5 to shoot. Here's Shaq. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Pelicans trailed by 6. Gordon for 3. Again, the miss by Gordon.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Evans with the steal. And a fast break now for the pick. Yeah.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possible. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
And with the game literally hanging in the balance, a play like that is an igniter. That's where momentum can become a game changer.
Here's Bryant. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one's on Evans.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today, there's no difference.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Kobe Bryant really making a difference.
We need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're overhelping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. And they make the adjustment, guys.
Los Angeles leading by 4. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. One-on-one fast break. Here's Gordon. And so he draws the foul on the shot on a trip to the line to shoot 2. No good on that one. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Launches it. Here's Davis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First free throw is good. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. The Lakers in the lead. Bryant with it. Evans picks him up. Fox gets to Bryant. A pass to Fox. Outside for Kobe. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throw. The first free throw is good. And Kobe drops them both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
New Orleans moving it around. Outside Gordon. Here's Evans. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And that's 12 points for Tyreke Evans.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
To the middle. Here's Davis. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Lou passes to O'Neal. Fox kicks to Shaq. 6 to shoot. Can't cash in from close range. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Knocked away. Left side, Bryant. And Usher sends it back. Wow! Evans against Fox. There's the feed to Holiday. Here's Davis. Yes!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's stolen by Davis to take the lead. No luck. And the Lakers take it the other way. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. To the inside. Here's Shaq. And there's the 3-second violation.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Holiday dishes to Evans. Back to Holiday. Evans outside.
Big bucket. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. No open threes.
And the Lakers call time here. They're losing by 2. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And it all comes comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Here's Evans.
Count it! Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
With this much time left on the clock, I try to shoot from as close to the basket as possible because that way you have enough time for a quick putback if you miss.
Bryant. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building.